Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to another episode of The Pit, here in Sword of the Stars Mindgames DLC. This should be some fun action today. We're here on floor 13, heading down deeper. Let's see what the depths have in store for us. So we drop down to floor 14. What's in the lobby? Well, apparently there's a giant angry robot, so let's swing right over here and try to attack them both. This bird as well. Bird, I mean bat. Swing over and get him again. There we go. 2 for 1 is always the best possible situation. Hopefully these guys won't be able to radiate us. Looks like we got off pretty lightly there. Alright, we can find in these various equipment cases. There's all kinds of stuff we're looking for, all kinds of things that would be very useful to have. But we'll have to wait and see what the game decides to actually give us. Some soft screens, I think that's kind of funny. I threw those out not too long ago. Let's see what this map looks like. We are in about the middle, so this is not the best layout for us to potentially be working through because it's hard for us to know where are the less traveled areas. I like to go clean out the less traveled areas before moving to the more... Oh, hello. An Adaptoid down there. Gun him down with our nice abundant pistol ammunition. There we go. I like to go to the less traveled areas first because that way you run less risk... Oh goodness, lots of people. Run less risk of getting yourself swamped by too many enemies early on. We are going to pop our Psi Shield just to get that extra layer of protection against the Sire Brawl in case he decides to do anything silly. Doesn't help against the TK Fist, I don't believe, but it does make it more fun anyway. That was an interesting sound. I think that was one of the spiders. We'll see in a minute. Oh, there's another Sire Brawl. And another punch to the face. That's why those guys are nasty, because they can just do that really high damage hit all of a sudden. Let's see, do we want to bring more auto pistol on him, I guess? Sure. Why not? Hit the Plague Bear with more auto pistol. There is an Adaptoid following behind, though. That takes priority. We do not want to have our stuff get destroyed, even though I believe we still have some layer of protection from the base paste. It may have worn off already, though, and if it has, I don't want to get stuck relying on something that doesn't work anymore. Try and clear out these turrets and this robot. We get another swipe in here, should take both of them out. Now, just injured this guy. If I use a turret Mark II, which are significantly tougher. We should be able to reload here and take out the Plague Bear without too much problem. This diseased bear, oh come on now. There's angry robots behind us, that's fine though. This bear shouldn't last too much longer. I probably shouldn't waste all these bullets on him, but whatever. At this point, I don't think it really matters. And let's chase him down and SAR him to... Oh, I'm stunned. I want to kill that guy, but I'm stunned, which makes it a lot harder. Now there's an Adaptoid chasing me, which makes it significantly more dangerous to be stunned right now. We're going to keep moving, there we go. And we're going to make sure that bear doesn't get away. Thank you. Reload. More Adaptoids, awesome. Well, thankfully it looks like this might actually be a corner of the map, which makes it kind of where I want it to be. Looks like it kind of sinks in here and then goes over that way on its own later. So this is probably pretty safe. We're going to try and take out the Adaptoid here using our pistol, because that's a nice way to do it. We have plenty of pistol ammo. It's probably our most abundant... Oh, goodness. Forgot about the fact they split there for a quick second. Accidentally reloaded at the wrong time. But yeah, as I was about to say, this is probably the safest place for us to be right now. Right as he gets attacked by, a whole heap of proteins. But the idea is still pretty solid. I think we're probably more or less as safe as we could be here. Let's try and wipe out that robot. There we go. Reload the auto pistol. Excellent. We'll grab ourselves these proteins, because they might come in handy later. Let's try and find that Tarka before they destroy anything else in the rooms here. She's on that side. That's going to make things a bit more difficult, because we are in the wrong place to be able to fight. Oh, no! And this is why fear is the worst thing in the game. We walked into this tile, instantly get the hit with the fear effect. The fear increases our movement speed, but means I cannot control where I move. I am pressing left right now. We have no control over this. Now I'm pressing down. Now I'm pressing right. Now I'm pressing left. You just run away. And if you're not under control of yourself, you might wind up running through door traps that are dangerous. You might wind up running into rooms full of other enemies. You can do all kinds of exceptionally silly things when you're losing your control like that. And it is not okay. I am not okay with it. Thankfully, getting this Psi Shield here does significantly help reduce the odds of getting blasted by it. So we blocked it there using the Psi Shield. He did not actually manage to fear us again, but he tried. He tried to hit us with fear as soon as we recovered from being hit with fear. And that is why the Mind Wolf is one of my least favorite of all of the new enemies in this game. Because he is an absolute evil, evil creature. That fear effect is monstrous. There are a bunch of other enemies of that type who also like to use fear on you, but they're all pretty bad. I don't think any of them are really better than each other. None of them are in my favor. Let's see if we can get any nice things from these rooms we've passed already, though. There's another Tarka field surgery kit. We might come back and get that in a minute. The teleport trap would have been unfortunate to hit. That'll teleport you somewhere else on this floor, and anybody else who happens to be near you at the time. I'm not sure, though, if you teleport with monsters, if they teleport to the same place as you, if you all get teleported randomly. Anyway, we're going to open up some of these boxes, and then we'll check out this little thing. A very interesting little pod we have right here. Alright, smack this guy up. We'll see if this is a healing station, because if it is, there's no reason to not use it, really. It is. Doesn't heal much, though. You heal fully? There we go. Probably a bit of a waste, but that's the idea. Anyway, the safety pod, I'm going to use it just to show what it does. It's kind of a weird thing. You can activate it, and it closes on you. You can see all around yourself, but that's all. I normally use it to rest. You hit, Control X, and you'll start resting in there, but this is the problem with it. If there are enemies nearby, they still block you, even if you're in the safety pod. So really, I'm not sure what the safety pod is supposed to be used for. As far as I can tell, it doesn't actually have any real purpose. It's just a thing. There's another one, which does... It's like a meditation chamber, and that one's interesting because it boosts your psi regeneration while you're inside. So that can be quite helpful if you have low psi power, because you can just sit in there and regenerate it super fast. But still, there's some strange stuff in those things. Like, I'm not sure what that safety pod is really intended to do. Not that it really matters, but still, it's a strange thing. And there's another one of the wolves. Alright, thankfully we have our psi shield recharged. This one tends to regenerate itself rather than try to fear you, but I'm still always very careful around these guys. I do not like them, Sim, I am. Keep hacking at them, they'll go down eventually. Thankfully, we have plenty of different SAR-type weapons to use for this. Although, to be fair, we only really have this in the lightning blade now, but that's still good enough in my opinion. Especially if we can turn this into a lightning blade later on down the line once it starts to get low. That would be very nice indeed. Let's see what we can get from these food cabinets, these freezers over here. There is some old rotten food, not great, but that's okay. Let's take a look at what's in this freezer. In here we have some less rotten food, that's nice. Now I can probably use the cooker here to make some nice things already. We don't have any meat for some reason. I must not have been picking any up. We ate it all earlier? I think that's what we did. Oops. Anyway, we're going to make some energy drinks here. Use some of this junk to craft up some energy drinks. Hopefully we don't fail, because that would be quite unfortunate. There we go. 3 more energy drinks. That should give us a bit more space. There we go. And we can cook together a couple other things if we need them. I don't really need any of these things at the moment, though. The hum gum doesn't help with fear effects, which is the only real status effect I want to get rid of nowadays. I guess we just hold on to the remaining items. I can probably drop that binding. I don't think I need that. We already have a full stack. 4 lockpicking kits. We have a lot of superfluous items, but I think in the long run that'll be better than not having those items, because we're probably going to wind up using all of them. Spiders. Alright, these guys are nasty. Ooh, look at that damage. They are pretty evil. We're going to just come in here and hack them to bits, hopefully, before we get the chance to do anything else to us. Good. Excellent. Now, this is a nice room. Wow. We have a medium weapons locker, which isn't too close to these things, so if we do fail and it explodes, it won't take out either of those consoles. It did fail, but thankfully it didn't explode. We might be able to get into these here damaged consoles, though, and get some more data for us. What do we have in this one? 99% chance of success. Sounds good to me. Thank you very much. What does this one say? 99% chance to decrypt it. There we go. Personal log. What delightfully plastic little creatures they are. They melt like putty to my will. In a single generation, I have increased the basal metabolism of the species 4-fold, and their aggression has risen in proportion. I wonder what they're talking about. Presumably humans, but it's hard to tell for sure, because this guy's been dealing with all kinds of races. And I say this guy. I don't know what it actually is. We've repaired another one, that's good. This one is less likely to be fixed. We'll try anyway and see what happens. Yeah, we got it as well. Can we decrypt this one? 84%, not great. Field agent report, we have seen wild hivers employing a flame weapon known as the something during this something. Okay, don't know what that's all about, but it looks like there's flame weapons to be talked about. I'm sure we'll find out more about those later. We can use this charging station to potentially recharge our digital assistant. That would be nice. And we failed to repair it, and that's too bad, especially since we did spend one of our remaining electronic toolkit charges. Some damper patches, we'll grab those for now anyway, not that we necessarily need them, but we'll see. Alright, that's not too bad though, we've cleared this place out without too much trouble. Let's see what else we can get from these guys. The pineal gland there. I don't think we really need. Let's see what else we can find. Alright. Well, hello. I thought this one would be full of robots, and I was in fact correct. This is not a good place to be. We have a heavy pistol we'll probably be using here for that extra penetrating power. That was an interesting enunciation there. Let's try and kill these guys before we get murdered too badly. This is not going so well. We're going to back up a little bit. The problem is these Havoc drones stun you. And our armor is very low. We cannot afford to run out of armor. Do we have any... No, we don't. Our armor repairing spray is all used up. And this is what's difficult. We just have not gotten any armor we can use this game. If this runs out, it's going to get way harder for us to continue here. But it looks like it's going to run out. I don't see any other way for us to recover that armor. We're going to try and back up then, although I can't afford to back up. We're going to try and shoot these guys down quickly. The problem is being stunned reduces our ability to aim, too. Like, this is terrible. Alright, we're taking bad hits here. Let's switch to the auto pistol. Try that. Nope, misses. Awesome. We're going to lose our armor soon, so I'm going to unequip the armor right now. We might be able to save it to a point where we can repair it, and then we won't be completely done in. For now, though, we're going to switch to the lightning blade. We're going to heal ourselves up using... Where's our healing items? Is it just this? Yeah, it's just those. Okay. We'll use one of the Tarkin field surgeries then to heal ourselves up. We'll go grab the other one we saw earlier before we leave. And we'll try and hack our way through these guys with the lightning blade. Lightning blade should be really good at killing off these robots because it also prevents them from being able to attack and move on the same turn. Good. That's what we want. We get some kind of headway going here. That's very important. We are getting beat up pretty bad though. This is not good. Not good at all. Problem is we have nowhere to run because we can't move fast enough because of this stinking stun. There we go. Finally. Okay, let's turn around. Oh, no, just want to turn around. Thank you. Equip this. Take a quick look in our inventory. This armor is not in good shape. That's not cool. I don't think we have... No. I want them to follow me out here. If I just take a quick pause here, they should come towards me. Although maybe not the Havoc drones. I don't think they can actually leave the room. Try and shoot them down with this auto pistol. Looks like it's working pretty well. As long as we can manage to not get stunned by them, it'll be pretty easy for us to actually hit them. And they don't have too much actual armor once we can hit them. Try and split up the assault rifle so we don't waste too much ammo there. This time we're going to do 2 on the drones. That should kill it. We missed. Awesome. Alright, we can come in here and SAR that guy to death. Excellent. What a mess. That guy was invisible there for a second, and now he's going to die. Oh, goodness. That did not go as planned at all. Let's reload some of this gear, but ugh. Not a good time there for us. Okay. Is there anything else hostile in here? Thankfully, no. There is a pocket tesseract. We might be able to get some stuff into there later, or rather, tesseract well. Some ammunition. If we can fix this, this would be perfect, because then we can use this to repair our armor. I don't know if we'll get it, but I'd love it if we could. Yes, thank goodness. Okay. Repair the armor. Please do not fail me. It succeeded, thank goodness. The armor isn't super durable anymore, and it's not super high quality for the level we're at, but it will keep us in the game, which is the important thing at this stage. Okay, I think that was worth the electronic toolkit. Now, we probably are going to use our sharpening kit on the SAR, just to make sure it doesn't die off completely. That'll keep it going for a little while longer. We do have that ballistics repair kit as well if we decide we need to repair anything else. I may just want to heal up by resting, though, rather than wasting anything else. We are almost at a level up, too. Maybe we'll use that. Let's see. Let's go check out what's at the end of this hallway. I know there's a medical kit in here we want to go back and grab. I think it was in that room. But for now, we're just going to keep moving onward, see if we can level up and get that for the health, and if we need to use the rest of our Tarkin field kit, we will. I like trying to save those as much as possible, but it might not be the best plan, honestly, at this point. Hard to say, really. Can we get any nice samples here from the biopod? We probably can. Yes, we can. Got some primordial soup. Lovely. Let's see.
Frozen hell.
Oh, that one's still locked. This cryogenics lab has not been too valuable to us. What about the med lab over here? Hello. There you are. I knew there was one of these guys in here. Hit him. There he is. One of the nice things about having these spread weapons is that if you try and slash an invisible character, you have a much higher chance of actually hitting them with one, which is quite nice. Now, one of these is probably an interrogation pod, like this one. There we go. Discover an interrogation pod and booby trap it. What about this one? This one looks like it's a real med bay. And there's our health problem solved. So that's always nice. And there's a Cyberall. Alright. turn the corner, and fill him full of bullets. And we're getting punched in the head, missed him both times. Fantastic. You really can't aim, can you? Now, one thing you have to be careful about with these guys is that while they may be kind of vulnerable to bullets, if they start their projectile deflecting ability, they're no longer quite so vulnerable. There you are. Alright. And he moved. I don't know where to. There he is. No, he moved again. There he is. Okay, dead. Trying to find an invisible enemy is always a challenge because you just gotta wander around until you can't move in a direction anymore, then try and swipe in that direction. If we try and activate this, we might be able to level up a bit more of our Decipher skill, or at least use our Decipher skill. We might want to put something in here. Maybe I'll put the less health Tarkin Field Surgery kit in there as well. Is there anything else in here I can afford to put in for later, even if we don't know how long it'll be till we ever get it back? That's what makes it hard for me to put things in there, just because you never know when it's going to be that you find your next one. I think... didn't mean to close that there. Whoops! I think we'll try one more time here. We'll put a couple other items in there that we'll be able to grab later on if we want them. So like I'll put some of these grenades in there. We probably don't need a whole stack of them. Can I grab a couple? No, just put them all in. That's no good. Well, I'll put a bunch of these bombs in there because I don't think we're going to need them all right now. Put those ones in there too. And what else can we put in there that'll be useful later but isn't now? I guess all these shotgun shells aren't particularly useful right now. I'll put in half of them since we don't actually have a shotgun at the moment. Is there anything else we can get rid of pretty reasonably? The energy weapon? Yeah, I'll put the energy system tuner in there since we don't actually have any energy weapons except for the lightning spear, which has 65 durability, and I think it's fine. The lightning blade might use the energy system tuner too, but I think it showed up when I used the sharpening kit, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. And I think that's probably fine. That gives us a bit of extra space, put some things in there. Okay, that's good. That'll help solve our inventory space problems. Now I'm actually going to run back and grab that Tarkin Field Surgery kit before I forget, otherwise I will forget.
It's in my brain!
Sire Brawls. They're everywhere. They're awful. Alright, kill the Sire Brawl. He's got his deflection. No, he doesn't have his psi shield up. That's okay, we'll just murder him then. Drop some mutagens, which you could normally use to make steroids, which are a great way of buffing your might, but we don't need them since we have a might 100 now anyway. Alright, rearrange the inventory so we can actually pick these things up. I think it's kind of funny that the inventory will not rearrange to allow you to pick up things that are sized vertically, but whatever. Whatever. Hey, is that station still working? It is! Oh my goodness! How did I not notice that? I can repair something else with it. Wow. Maybe I'll hold on to this for a bit later. It's got one more repair left in it. I might come back and use that again later if my armor keeps getting beat up. We'll see if we can fix this Tesseract well as well. Can we? No, that one's ruined. Oh! Oh, you see that? This is why I don't normally mess around with these things. It disintegrated our auto pistol. Or the auto pistol inside of it? I think that was what it was. Yeah, it disintegrated our spare auto pistol. And that is why I don't normally mess around with these Tesseract wells, because they have such an easy time destroying your gear. That's why I generally only put things in there I don't necessarily need back. Because it just destroys them. Anyway, let's get in here and try and do some damage. We should be able to clear these guys out pretty easy, as long as we don't get stunned by that robot. It shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Thankfully, he decided not to try and stun us, so we can kill him off pretty easily. Is there anything in here of value? There's a rad pod, but I don't really want to activate that just in case it irradiates me. Not that it's really a problem. What's that thing? A scavenger bot, right, the green one's a variant that I see too often. Alright, get him around here, hack him up a little bit. Now he's going to try and poke at us, but that's fine. We can swing around the corner, hit both of them. Unfortunately, it does put us in range of that stun. Oh, and he got us too. Jerk. Alright, get around the corner, now we stun him. Slash him up, there we go. Now, I believe that the way the stun works, yeah, every second turn you get to take a full 2 actions. So one turn you take 1, and the next turn you take 2 with a 3 move speed. How are we going to get in there? I think we'll just come down this way for now. We've already been in here, yes? Yes, we have. Okay. Making sure we clear out everything is always good. We might come back and do this room last, since it does obviously have a number of angry robots in it. This one probably also does. There's one even outside. Lovely. Hack up the security bot, since he obviously wants to die by sitting outside of the room that I was hesitant to go into in the first place. That sounds like a fairly big robot in there. Let's go back to the other room. None of these are good places to be, but that's kind of why I wanted to leave that repair station active, because I have a feeling we're going to get beat up in a second. So it's better to be beat up when we have more health and more armor to spare, so that we can be able to go back and repair it later. Now it looks like this room's not actually so bad, it's just the number of Havoc drones in there to keep stunning us all the time. It's going to be irritating, but I think we can handle them without too much trouble. It's just going to be getting over to him that's a problem. There we go, he came to us. Perfect. Now we can hack him up, and problem solved. Let's open up this crate, give us some ammo. Yep, I'll take it. Excellent. Now we're going to have to go into this room here and deal with whatever's in there. Did our armor take lots of hits in there? Not really. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I guess I was potentially overreacting. We'll see what's actually in the engineering room, though, before we say that for sure, because otherwise it's pretty sure that we're going to get beat up pretty bad on because we just said we weren't. Okay, what is in the alpha room for this engineering lab? There's a Jaeger right in the doorway. Hello. Hopefully you're the... Oh, there's also another repair kit in there. Interesting. There's the Jaeger. He's over here now, I believe. So we move 1, 2, slash. We can hit him. Perfect. He's standing still, which means we can kill him this turn. Good. We can attack both robots together. Even better. This is very nice. Getting that nice combo together is really fun. There we go. You're dead. We're probably going to grab ourselves some healing in a second with our level up. But for now, I'm just going to hack at these guys. That'll do. Taking some SAR damage, but that's okay. There's an ammo dispenser, another damage tesseract well. We're probably not going to activate this one because we don't need our stuff and we don't want to have anything else disintegrate like our previous items just did, which is never fun. Okay. Can we get anything out of the ammo dispenser, though? Only a 50% chance of success. It would be nice if we could get it. Nope. Ouch. That's a pretty nasty explosion. Probably damaged a bunch of our gear, but it's hard to say which gear it would have damaged. Oh well. Let's grab our... We have 2 more repairs. Wow. Okay, I'm just going to use these ones. We'll use this again on the armor to make sure it's at peak condition if at all possible. Hopefully it doesn't disintegrate our gear. No, we're good. And we'll repair the auto pistol since we know we don't have a backup one anymore because the Tesseract well destroyed it. Nope, that one failed. See, it did a ton of damage to the weapon. That's what happens when it fails. Not cool. Not cool, game. Now we have a very damaged pistol. We're going to have to use the ballistic repair kit on it instead. There we go. Not as good, but this doesn't have a chance of blowing your gear up. So that's nice. Alright. Alright, that was a mess, but that's okay. I think we're pretty good to go down to the next level now. I don't think there's anything else we've missed. There is still that repair kit back down, other repair station back down below. I'm going to grab some health here before we do move on. It'd be silly to leave these lying around for free when we don't need to abandon them. I don't know if we'll get full health back out of it. We can always try. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Okay, there we go. Floor 14 cleared out. Looking pretty solid. Now, let's quickly eat some food, I think. How much food do we need? About 300. We got a hero SOT switch just for that. There it is. Delicious. Back up to just about full food. I'm going to quickly check the time on the video because I forgot to check when we started, and I will get back to you guys in one quick second. That was a bit over 20 minutes. I guess we'll do 2 floors in one go here. Hopefully the next one isn't too long. Let's drop down and see what we're up against. We're in the purple floors now, floor 15. We've got some green robots in here, nothing too dangerous looking though. Let's see if we can clear these guys out without too much trouble. This is a botanical lab, interestingly enough. Not sure what makes it botanical. Doesn't seem to have any plants in it, but that's okay. We'll hack these guys apart and then we'll look for more information. There's a rad pod in here. Doesn't seem very botanical to me. Are we in the top right corner of the map? Yes, we are. That's a good place to start. That way we probably won't have to do too much backtracking unless we intentionally leave things behind that we need to come back for later, which we do tend to do fairly often, so I don't know why I said we wouldn't have to do any backtracking, but hey, let's hack up these Zoolings and see what else we can find on our adventures here. There should be... Oh, sounds like there's some robots next door, yeah. Oh, hello, human. Thankfully, he was facing the wrong way, so we can sneak up on him. He won't be able to throw grenades at us because we're now too close, which makes him significantly less dangerous. What do we find in here? Anything interesting? More robots. We're going to hide around the corner and make them come to us, because I don't really feel like getting hacked up for no good reason. Now we should be able to do some good damage to them before we get stunned and get stuck horribly out of position. This weapon vault is a very nice thing to find, though. Having one of these means we could find all manner of cool stuff. Let's see what we actually get lucky and find, though. Alright, we are still stunned, which is going to... Oh, no, we're no longer stunned, which is perfect. We can run around the corner and auto-pistol that respawn spot to make sure it dies. Now we can kill this guy who came to see us. Lovely. So considerate of them to come to us. Come on now. There we go. Dead bot, and now... Gotta go with that light security bot, Mark 3. And there's no one beside him. That was convenient. I didn't even see he was there. Thought that was a dead robot. Thankfully, they're all dead now. Problem solved. Okay, reload our pistol. Is there other pistol in our autos? Yeah, everything else is reloaded. That's good. We'll grab these bits. We might need them later. There we go. What's in here? Lots of stuff. I have a feeling this might be an adaptoid, but we'll wait and see. It might actually be an armor locker. We found a weapon biomod and some rifle rounds. Let's see what the biomod does. Come on, don't fail me now. Reinforcement bots. That means we can add durability to a weapon. That might be very useful so for something like our lightning blade if we wind up using it a billion times, or our auto pistol if it starts to break. We'll have to wait and see, though. We have a mastermind here, which uses the engineering skill, which we do not have. We can try and fix this data console. We only have a 76% chance of succeeding. Unfortunately, we failed. Not getting too lucky here. This is actually an armor system, it turns out. Okay, can we get into the armor locker? Yes, we can. We got boots. Accelerator boots. I've never seen these before. I'm assuming they make you go faster. I've never found anything to go in the foot item slot before, ever. This is interesting. Combat boots with an advanced energy storage and return system that lets the user move faster for less energy. Speed? Yeah, it is. It gives you 1 extra speed. That's pretty cool. Huh. I've never found anything like that before. That's neat. So now we move 4 spaces every turn. Awesome. Alright, let's see if we can get in this vault. We can easily use a lockpick set on it, although I'm going to make sure we rearrange our set so we can use the one that's almost used up. No, that's not the right one. Rearrange again. This one? Nope, that's not the right one. Resort again. It'll move it to a different position. Is that the right one? No, obviously it's not moving properly. You have to put it in the top slot there. There we go. Now it should work. Nope. Okay, we can't pick the one we want. That's fine. Unlock the vault. Unlock the vault. I could just drop the other ones and do it that way, but I don't care that much. Ooh, rocket launcher. That could be fun. I don't know if we can use it, though. It might be the one that has to be fitted onto a brawler-powered body armor. And if it is, well, that's just a complete jerk move. But we'll find out. Can we use this? Information. Oh, you can use it. Awesome. We have a rocket launcher now. This classic RPG uses a high-explosive, armor-piercing warhead to deliver serious damage to primary target while also inflicting blast damage to nearby targets. It does take rocket-propelled grenades, though, which are big ammo. And it takes heavy weapon skill, which I don't think we have a ton of, but that's an interesting piece of kit. We're going to hold on to that, I think. Alright. A rocket launcher, what do you know? Okay. I'm probably going to level up soon. I'll take some more damage and level up then so we can take advantage of it, but don't want to hold on to it for too long. These rooms are quite nice. These archive-type rooms often have a bunch of data consoles in them. And it looks like this one does at least have one. Alright, only one from the looks of it, but that's okay. The cider here could poison us quite nastily, but we should be able to kill him pretty easily if we get a couple nice hits in here. He is shielded, though, which makes him a bit tougher. There we go, he's dead. And these guys are no concern of ours because they only do psi damage. Unless we immediately run into a monster that we need to be able to protect against fear from, we should be fine. Okay, anything in the recycling bin? There is a compression chamber, we don't really need that. I don't think so anyway. 73% chance to get into this console. Come on, odds. Are you with us today? No, you are not. They were with us in the beginning. I guess that was how they pay us back. Now, we're getting down to a more open area, so we're going to be a bit more careful about the doors we open. I could close the doors again to make sure that I don't let enemies in too easily, but I have a bad habit of always trying to leave all the doors open. So that's not so good. We're going to hack up these bats, though. Here we have another checkpoint room. If we want, we could drop off the rocket launcher in here for some other day, but I don't really plan on ever starting another run at floor 15 because I have a feeling that it would take way too much effort to be able to start here with an appropriate amount of experience, with an appropriate amount of gear and armor and weapons that are in good shape. So I don't know. We'll see. Either way, we have the option if we want it, but I think we'll pass for now. Is there anything else in this hallway? No, it doesn't look like it. We'll grab the exotic proteins as we go by. We'll come into the storage room here and see if there's anything interesting hiding in there. Just looks like some freezers and an ammo crate for some reason. Alright, anything in the freezers? Looks like not really. Some serum and some fat strips. Fat strips are interesting. We might grab some of those for later. Grab the serums apparently. And that is not an ammo crate. That is in fact an adaptoid. So take out the lightning blade. Have at ye, friend! Nice 40 damage hit on him. He'll get a couple hits on us, but then he dies. There we go. Get some Tarka Living Steel out of it. We'll probably grab that. If we're going to take that, what are we going to do to get rid of? I probably will just... What do I want to dump? There's so much garbage. So many garbage items in our inventory right now. I don't know. So much of this stuff is not actually going to be super useful, but I want to hold on to it because it's interesting and could be situationally useful. I'm going to drop the sonic nodules, though, because I don't think we need those. And that should be good. If we want to grab the living steel, we'll grab that. There's only one fat strip. I'm not going to bother dropping anything for that. And those food pills aren't particularly useful at this stage of the game anyway, since they give you so little food. So we'll just leave them as well. And there's a turret down here. Let's charge it and hack at it with a SAR. This is an enemy that can't move, so the lightning blade, apart from doing slightly more damage at higher penetration, isn't really that useful against it because of the fact that the stun effect doesn't do anything. This probably has some kind of giant adaptoid or toxoid in it. No, interesting. Okay. No toxoids, no adaptoids, no proteans, like I was expecting. What do you know? Alright, we're probably going to heal up now. We'll hit level up. There we go. What do we want to put our points into? I'm guessing brains again. Actually, we'll go finesse this time. We'll put our finesse up to 65 and we'll leave it there because I believe that means that our finesse will be high enough that we'll always be able to use anything that uses it. I haven't seen anything that uses higher than 65 finesse before, so we'll see. We'll grab lockpick, electronics, mechanical, and computer. Look at those 3s. That's really nice. Alright. We'll also put some points into decipher. There's our 1. There you go. Foraging, thank you. There's a 3. Excellent. We'll put 1 into resistance. We could... Oh, there's a 3 as well. We could start going for some other abilities like Warmind or whatever, but I feel once we run out of these extra skill points, we don't really have the points to spare. It becomes highly, highly expensive to buy anything with a low skill point character, especially the psychic abilities, because it takes so long to get started. What do else do we want to take? I don't really know. We only have 1 point of skill in heavy weapons, which is not super great if we're going to be using that rocket launcher very much. Yeah. We'll grab another point of blade, though, because it's super useful, and we can't really level it up any other way at this point, since it is at 95. Another point of medical, so we don't botch that. Unfortunately, we didn't level up very well, and I'll hold on to the other points for later. That'll do. Okay, there's a disintegration bay there. We're not going to touch it because we don't want to mess with that and get ourselves insta-killed. We are going to recharge 2 things. So we'll recharge our digital assistant and we'll turn it off. Run it again to get the scanning analyzer and get the extra experience out of it. There we go. We could try and recharge with the rad pod, but only has a 70% chance of working, so I'm not going to mess with it. This could be a nasty room. We'll find out in a second once we kill off this silly robot. Get out of here, you. There we go. Okay, how bad is this? Oh, no, 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 cancel. Oh, I opened the door anyway. Alright, we got hivers, we got adaptoids. Thankfully, the hiver can't get to us. If that stuns us, I'm super unimpressed. We need to back up and take some shots past the hiver at the adaptoid, because that way we can start to whittle away at it before it gets close. It looks like it's not interested in us at the moment, which is good. It's a vibroblade, which is pretty interesting, but we're not going to pick it up because that takes energy cells and is not as good as the lightning blade we have, which doesn't. Now we are going to have to be careful though, because that adaptoid's getting closer. So I'm going to back up a little bit. With our 4 movement speed, it should be really easy for us to outmaneuver this guy, but we're going to be careful nonetheless. He's going to split. Now we can start hacking at the little ones. Take 3 steps back. Is that a... It is. Okay, we're going to take this turn to apply some base paste. This is why we keep this stuff. Getting trapped between a rock and a hard place, we are now immune to acid damage. And we can just hack these guys up, turn around, hack up the bear. Don't even care. This? That was just bad luck, that's what I thought. You can still get your damage just from using the weapon rather than it being acid damage biting away at it. And 1 more should kill him. Oh, no, he's tough. Alright. That stone mold did not want to go, but there we go. Our acid protection wore off after the last hit there, or rather just before the last hit. That's fine, though. Only taking 1 hit there. Our stuff isn't too bad. Look at that armor damage, though. Jeez. Down to 13 on there. I might have to go back upstairs and use that repair kit. These guys don't want to die either. Oh, jeez. We're taking bad armor hits. Okay. You guys need to stop that. We have 9 left on there, so we can take a couple more hits if we have to. 8. Awesome. This is not very good. Come on now, you guys. Just because you're angry robots doesn't mean you need to destroy our armor. Can we get anything out of this kit? Hopefully. Weapons locker. Don't play me false here. Ooh. Ooh. A scatter gun, that's interesting. Uses our flechette rounds. I want to take that. What is that? I saw something up there. Oh, just a disease pod. You can die. With a star to the face. 1 more should kill you. Hopefully you don't disease me. Come on now. There we go. Perfect. Okay. That's what we wanted. Now, we are getting kind of low here. We might have to also stop this episode just because it has been running for quite a while, and we'll do the rest of this floor and the next later, since it does look like we have a bit of space left to explore. But I'll finish this room first at the very least, and then we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Alright. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Thankfully, we're outside the explosion radius, so I don't think we took any damage there. Can we get this working? Does not look like it. I'm not going to mess with it. How about going back up for that armor? I think we'll do that right now. So I will see you again once we're back at the armor repair. Alright, there we are. Let's see if this thing will work for us this time. We really need it, because if this armor goes down, our life is going to get way harder. Thankfully, we can use the digital assistant to buff up our odds of success. So... that was weird. Hang on. Digital assistant. Okay. There we go. Not sure what happened there. I must have clicked out of the space by mistake. There we go. We have our armor back. Unfortunately, we have used up the last charge there, so we have a little bit of power on this thing. We really need to find some new armor. However, I think we're going to leave off the rest of this exploration for next time, as the episode has gone pretty long now. So, thank you all for watching. This has been Vanguard of Valor, playing some Sword of the Stars, the Pit Mind Games. If you've enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave a like for next time, and I look forward to seeing you then. Until then, though, bye-bye.